Hey there, gorgeous. It's your girl, Leonie Gabriella from leoniegabriella.com. And today I just wanted to share with you some insights and some nuggets on something that I feel is so crucially important no matter who you are and no matter what you're up to. And that is how to trust your intuition and how to know when what you're feeling and what is speaking to you, when this is your intuition and when it is your fear or worries or your ego mind or whatever else might be in the way between you and that guidance, that divine guidance that you have, that I have, that we all have. And you know, this is such an important question to me because I am dealing with this on a day-to-day basis, you know, like how to tune in and how to really make sure that where I'm coming from is the right kind of vibe. And I recently had a really powerful and big insight around it that I really want to share with you. Okay, so how to trust your intuition and how to know that it's not your mind making up some random bullshit or sort of forcing you into doing something. Actually, before I'm going to do that, I just want to show you the back of my shirt. Isn't that so cute? Okay, now that we have that covered, we can continue. Okay, cool. Seriously though, I'm going to have this beautiful leaves here, right here as a background. So there's a couple of things, a couple of pointers that are super poignant when it comes to recognizing your intuition from your fears. Number one, your intuition is never under time pressure. So your intuition is never under time pressure. And this is something that was very confusing for me for a long time. I often felt that, you know, if in the moment something happens and I don't make the right decision, I don't make the right decision of like following my intuition and I take the wrong lane, I would make a big mistake. So your intuition never has a time pressure. There's no stress around it. It's not hurrying or shushing you into taking a certain action, and then when you don't take it, something's going to be going wrong. So that's the first part, which is immediately connected to the second point. There is no judgment in your intuition. So there is no judgment in your intuition. Your intuition comes from a space of free will. It is your higher self speaking to you and being like, you know what, I think this would be great for the journey that you are on with your soul. But you have the ability to make your own choice. And there is no right or wrong and no judgment either way. So if there's any sense of like, this would be the right decision and that would be the wrong decision, any time of pressure like that or any kind of judgment, you can be clear, this is not your intuition speaking. That's not your intuition speaking. At least that's how it is for me. When there's any form of judgment, any form of, oh, I must do this or else I will miss out on something, or oh, I must do this or else I will not have the success or satisfaction I'm looking for. That's the mind. That is the mind. And so for me, this question of like whether this is my intuition or not especially seems to be coming up in moments when I am about to make a big decision that has like some big moving parts involved, like I don't know, like going to a retreat or something, or like going to an event or signing up for a mentorship with someone. And I've noticed that can often be sort of a conversation in my head of like, oh my God, but if I don't do it, will I be able to have the kind of success that I desire? And I was always like, yeah, I think it's my intuition pushing me in the right direction. But no, I realized your intuition, my intuition will never ever be pushing me. My intuition is like this gentle trickling. It's this gentle, calm inner knowing and this nudge of like, this would be great. But this also brings me to the third point. Okay, no, wait, that was the first point. So there's no time pressure. So your intuition knows that there's enough time. Your intuition knows that there's plenty of time for you to get to where you want, and it is calm with you, and it is patient with you, and it is understanding of where you're at, and it's understanding of your journey, and it knows that what you came here to do, eventually you are going to land in the exact right place. But it's never going to be coming from a space of forcefulness, from a space of right or wrong judgment, that's point 2, or anything like that. So I'm hoping this is helpful for you. These 2 points are so powerful for me. So is there any kind of right or wrong judgment? That's not your intuition speaking right there. Is there any kind of time pressure? Then it is also a no. And it's often the mind, it's often the ego mind that's like, oh gosh, I gotta do this right now, otherwise I don't know what's gonna happen. Or, like this, in Dutch it's called wikken and wegen. It's like kind of like going back and forth and like, trying to compare 2 things to each other, and then finding whatever is the right decision and whatever is the wrong decision. And here is the surprise. There is never a right or wrong decision. And I think you intuitively know that, and I think you feel that, but I just wanted to share this reminder with you because it's so powerful. Check out these pretty flowers in the garden we're currently in. And there's also a very pretty plant right here, which is a pawpaw plant. So this plant actually has great intuition. That's why I'm sharing it. No, it's really awesome because it actually grows a fruit that is similar to like mango and banana, and has slight pineapple flavor as well. And it's super duper delicious, and it grows in colder climates, so that's really cool. So I'm hoping this is helpful for you. It certainly has been for me. And I think with this, what I can also do is just share you some couple pointers on how to connect more with your intuition. And for me personally, it is by meditating and really calming my mind. And when my mind's too restless, still continuing on, going for a walk. Going for walks is amazing for me. When I'm feeling stressed out or restless, or I'm not really tuning into myself, going for a walk is great. Journaling is amazing for me. Journaling is awesome. I literally journal free-flowingly. I ask myself questions like, is this my intuition? Is it not? Please give me clarity. I'm looking for what's right. I give myself the permission to write down all of my shitty thoughts on the page and to just dump it all. And I find great clarity through that as well. But honestly, the biggest part is to recognize that there is never a time pressure. There's no good or bad. There's no right or wrong in any of my decisions. And when I do that, I recognize that, I release all fear. I realize that there's nothing for me to miss out on. There's no good or bad way of being, and it gives me just tremendous freedom. Okay, so I am really curious to hear from you if this is helpful for you. I know for me it's so powerful, these 2 simple realizations, and they shift everything for me and bring me back to a space of deep calm and deep clarity. And I guess that's some other thing that I could also share about your intuition. You know, your intuition is calm. I already said, it doesn't have time pressure, but what is it then? Your intuition, at least my intuition, is so calm. So grounded. There's not any sense of the hushing or rushing me in order to get somewhere. All of that is my restless mind, is my fear, is this idea of wanting or needing to get somewhere. And this is not who I really am. It's not my higher self, because when I am tuned into my higher self, there's a deep, calmer, grounded knowing. It's almost like the energy is less up here than it is down in my feet. So the energy travels down to my feet, and there's a sense of just like deep calm. There's no rush. It's all good. There's always enough time to make the right decision. And there's no right or wrong. So, with that, I'm hoping this is helpful for you. I'm sending you so much love from our gorgeous garden. And I hope you're doing amazing. Please let me know in the comments how this has been for you. If you're watching this on my page, if you're listening to this on a podcast, then please go to leoniegabriella.com/LeonieTV. Let me know, how do you recognize your intuition? How do you recognize your intuition? And what is the key thing that helps you connect to your intuition? I'm really looking forward to your comments, and I can't wait to see you very, very soon. Mwah. Sending so much love. Ciao.